Raider Nation, what's going on? You're watching the Raiders Report, and today's show is presented by ButcherBox. I don't know about y'all, but when I get done working, I like to come home and know exactly what I'm going to eat for dinner. ButcherBox is going to help you do that, and all of the meats that they have, it's high-quality meat, so you're not going to get any of that antibiotics, you're not going to get any of the steroids, none of that junk that sometimes people put in food. No, what I want you to do, though, is go to butcherbox.com/NFL Daily, because you see that thing down there, free chicken for a year? That's a real life thing. You just got to go to the link. It's going to be available for you all in the description and in the comments section. ButcherBox.com/NFL Daily. Make sure you use promo code NFL Daily as well. So let's talk about some news, and let's look at some extension rumors out there around Darren Waller, Denzel Perryman. But when I was getting this show ready today, I was like, all right, that's going to be the main focus. And then the Raiders flipped the script on me like they always do. They actually signed 2 players to the practice squad. They moved on from somebody and sent somebody to the short injured list. First dude, this one put a huge smile on my face. Show Keelan Cole a little bit of love. Spam 84 because he's back. He's on the practice squad. He was my favorite receiver out of Matt Collins, Thayer Johnson, and Cole. The fact that the Raiders were able to get him back on the practice squad is a really, really awesome thing in my book. And then another player that was added to the squad, Alex Bars. He was with the Chicago Bears last season. He has spent some time with the Raiders this preseason already. Gives you some interior offensive line flexibility. So those are the 2 players added. This is one that makes me a little bit sad because I liked Van Valkenburg. He was just simply not quite athletic enough, I personally believe, to make it in the National Football League. He's a hardworking kid. I will always wish him the best. And then Vitale, I think I pronounced that one right. He has been sent to the short-term IR list, so he's essentially out for at least 4 weeks, which then means the Raiders now are exactly at 16 players on the practice squad, which I'll show you in a little bit later on today's show. Now, if you haven't already subscribed, this is what we're here for. We got you updated on news. We got you updated on rumors. We're an interactive channel, and Raider Nation is family. This channel, Raider Nation, if you rep the shield, it is the ultimate proof that you do not have to be blood to be family. So if you want to join my family, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications. That way, every time I drop a video, you're the first one to know. So as promised, let's talk about Darren Waller. Let's talk about Denzel Perryman, because when is Waller going to get an extension? If it was up to me, this would have happened days ago. We understand that there's been contract negotiations between Waller and his old agent, Clutch Sports. Got rid of them, hired Drew Rosenhaus, and as soon as you hire Drew Rosenhaus, I mean, light bulbs need to start just clicking in your head like, all right, man, this is going to get done. However, they have been in talks for months and months. This is the 17th highest paid tight end in the NFL. And a few months ago, I said your number one priority at this current moment should be making sure that Waller has a new contract going into week 1. I mean, we're a few days away from week 1, y'all. What the hell's going on? And then not only is it Waller, but there was a report that came out over the weekend that Perryman and the Raiders are discussing a contract extension. I think Perryman has looked solid throughout minicamp. I think he's looked solid throughout this entire offseason. He's got a $3.04 million cap hit this season, and personally, I think for a linebacker of his stature, that's a good deal. I'm not going to break the bank on a middle linebacker, especially one who struggles a little bit in coverage. But overall, I want leaders on this team. Darren Waller, leader. Denzel Perryman, leader. But here's the million-dollar question. Who's the bigger priority? Let's say you're sitting in Josh McDaniels' chair. Let's say you're sitting in Dave Ziegler's chair, making a lot of money, so congratulations to you. I'm actually going to make this the pinned comment on today's show, so let me know who the bigger priority is. Type 83 for Waller or 52 for Perryman. It's no disrespect to Perryman, man, but Waller is the bigger priority. Tight end compared to middle linebacker in today's NFL, tight end gives that just a bigger, more important position. On top of that, in Josh McDaniels' system, you need a reliable tight end. And Waller is a top 5 tight end. Denzel Perryman is not a top 5 linebacker. So you got to make sure that Waller is the bigger priority. And personally, for me, I have juggled some like ideas of what it would cost to get an extension together for Waller. And to me, there's 2 options out there, because the first option, which is one that I have most recently have thought about, and then we'll get to the one that Jeremy Fowler kind of hinted at here, but your first projection could be based on 2 years. It's a 2-year, you give him the full thing and guaranteed, because right now, he doesn't have any guaranteed money on his contract. So, you give him $32 million, you give it to him fully guaranteed, $16 million per year, that makes him the highest paid tight end in the league. When you tack that on, though, to his already the contract he has, $12 million per year for 4 years for Darren Waller. I get the idea that he's over 29 years old, but you have to be able to realize that not only can this man catch the football, not only is he just a dominant presence, not only does Derek Carr love the tight end position, he's a hell of a blocker on top of that, which is what the Raiders are going to do. Now, before I show you my next contract projection, this happened yesterday. Jeremy Fowler went on ESPN, and he said that the plan is for Waller to retire a Raider, or at least that's what he's being told. When I hear retire a Raider, that makes me go back to my first original contract projection that I had on Waller, which I said it was going to be 3 years at $48 million in total. I said $30 million guaranteed. You give him less guaranteed because you're giving him an extra year. And because you're giving him that extra year at $16 million per year, then you look at that when you add it to his contract that he already has. It's essentially 5 years, $62 million, with an average of 12.4, and then the guarantees are still sitting there at around 30. Either way, all I know is that I want Darren Waller on our team. I want Waller to be repping the silver and black until his days are done, man, because he is an unbelievably talented tight end. And you know what else about Waller? He's in great shape, and he looks like he absolutely crushes ButcherBox. Giggity. If you guys want some high-quality meat, major shout-out to today's sponsor, ButcherBox. Get started right now at butcherbox.com/NFL Daily. If you're watching this live, you're going to be able to find those links available for y'all literally in the live chat. It's also going to be in the description of the video and in the comment section. I promise y'all, you're going to absolutely love ButcherBox. Listen to how amazing of a deal I got going on. You can take chicken breasts off your grocery list. ButcherBox is offering our listeners an incredible deal that they've never offered before. Free chicken for a year. I'm going to say that again. Free chicken for a year. Get 2 pounds of free-range organic chicken breasts for free in every order when you sign up at butcherbox.com/NFL Daily and use code NFL Daily. Claim the deal at butcherbox.com/NFL Daily and use code NFL Daily. When I was a kid, all I ate was chicken. My dad wanted to absolutely kill me because all I ate was chicken. So I just see my dad sitting at home right now with a big smile like, where the hell was this offer when you were growing up? It's an incredible deal, but even whatever you like, I had sirloin tips earlier this week. I had some awesome hamburger to make some tacos and some burgers for Chuck and I. I promise y'all, you're going to love the meat here. It's high quality. ButcherBox.com/NFL Daily. You know who's another guy who needs to probably get ButcherBox? I have watched Denzel Perryman cook. That dude took 4 hours to make rice. So Denzel, you need to get set up here. But is he going to be getting an extension, right? That's the next part of this conversation because he's a good player. And I do always say that you can't just look at tackles because some people look at 154 tackles like, man, Denzel Perryman's the best linebacker in the National Football League. I say, pump the brakes a little bit. He's good. He's not one of the best, probably not even top 10. According to PFF last season, he had a 61.9 overall grade, a run defense grade of 68.0, pass rush grade of 78.8, but the coverage grade is what makes him a little bit limited for your defensive schemes. I am curious to see what he looks like in Patrick Graham's system. According to reports, he's looked good, but a 57.0 coverage grade, not great. So for me personally, I look at a lot of the other linebacker deals that have gone down this offseason. Maybe a Jordan Hicks is a good one to look at, where Hicks got 2 years, $10 million. I believe if I'm Perriman and I'm his agent, you get 2 years, that's a total of $11.0 million. You give him $5 million guaranteed at $5.5 million per year. And then you tack that on to the year that he already has here with the Raiders, and essentially he's locked up for 3 years at about $14 million. That's an average of $4.6 million per year and $6.3 million guaranteed. We have to face the fact in a Patrick Graham system and a lot of NFL systems today, the linebacker position is very similar to the running back position where it's easy to swap players in and out. On top of that, I know the Raiders love Divine Diablo. I know the Raiders love Jayon Brown. Denzel Perryman is a cornerstone of this defense, and I want him around. I'm just not going to break the bank on him. Coming up next here on the Raiders Report, let's get into some more Raiders news because anytime I see practice happens, I want to give you the top trending, top things that I believe that every single person should know. And before we get into that, it's finally actual football time. I haven't been able to sleep. I am Still eating plenty fine because ButcherBox has hooked me up. But I'll tell you what, the fact that this game is in Los Angeles up against the Chargers, speaking of which, we kicked their butt last year in Week 18 to send us to the playoffs, and the Chargers are a 3-point favorite. Good. The over-under in this game, 52 points. I'll tell you what, my mindset today, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the entire effing year, let's just go with it. It's F the Chargers week. So if you watch a Raiders Report video this week, I want you to take it upon yourself to spam FLAC in every one of these videos because it's 2022. This is going to be an amazing season. And quite frankly, I'm sick and tired of hearing Chargers this, Chargers that, Chargers this, Chargers that. Let's shut them up on Sunday, and a great way to start it off is by spamming FLAC on every single video this entire week. So news that happened over the weekend, which unfortunately I wasn't quite able to cover. Full disclosure, we had the studio carpets getting ripped up. We had all sorts of craziness, so couldn't quite get to this video. But the Raiders did bring back Kyle Peko, where the pets go, and they also released Tyler Lancaster. He got released on an injured settlement, essentially. So as it stands right now, the Raiders have 9 offensive practice squad players in Chase Garbers, Ronas Grasu, Alex Bars, Jordan Meredith, Austin Walter, Cole Fotheringham, Dylan Stoner, Isaiah Zuber, and the newly added Keelan Cole today. On the defensive side of the football, you got Myra Tagovailoa Mosa, Kyle Peko, Curtis Bolton, Matthias, 2 T's Farley, Ike Brown, Bryce Cosby, and then J.R. Reed. In terms of which player is going to be promoted for the Raiders game up against the Chargers, that is still TBD. But obviously, once we get notified, I will let you know. And if you don't already know that, well, then shame on you. You're not subscribed to the Raiders Report. Now, not only do I make videos here on YouTube, I actually got something really, really cool going on as well on local. So we're going to be doing an NFL Pick'em Challenge, and we're actually going to be doing this too. You're going to win a $50 gift card if you come in first place. So if you want to join, it is for supporters only, so please keep that in mind. So not only do you get an extra live show every week, not only do you get 2 exclusive videos, we're going to be doing NFL Pick'em every single week. We're going to do prizes, and this week the prize, whoever can pick the most games correct, all you got to do is go to chatsports.com/week1. That link is available for you all in the comments and in the description. You just got to pick the Week 1 games, and the tiebreaker is always going to be the Raiders game. If that interests you, if you think you're smarter than me and the rest of the nation, hey, go put your money where your mouth is. And if you just want to join our awesome community, which, again, has got close to 2,000 people, you can scan that QR code right there and get started. I'm excited. I got all my games in there. I want to see how I stack up against the nation. Some tryouts that happened last week that I definitely want to hit on. Alec Ogletree. This is a linebacker that has a lot of ties to Patrick Graham. Reggie Ragland, another linebacker, a lot of ties to Patrick Graham. TJ Carey, old face, would love to bring him back. I always loved TJ Carey, man. He was a fun player. And then Jaron Williams, another person that has some ties with some past coaches. Probably one of the top questions I continue to get asked is, Mitch, are the Raiders going to do anything on the right tackle spot? Mitch, are the Raiders going to add Ndamukong Suh? Mitch, are the Raiders going to do anything to fix that right side of the offensive line because it's keeping me up late at night, which I get it, man. It's keeping me up too. But as it stands, the Raiders' salary cap right now, according to Over the Cap, is at $16.8 million. That is the second most in the National Football League. In terms of are they going to make a move, I don't know, man. I hope they do, and if they do, oh, dude, we're going live here on the Raiders Report. So something before we wrap up today's news and rumors segment real quick here. I had a lot of people that sent in some super thanks. And let's say you can't join a live show, but you want to show that, hey, you appreciate what we do around here. You can send in a super thanks. It's a heart with a little money symbol underneath every video. So shout out to Herschel Allen, who sent in 2. Michael Rios, appreciate you, my dog. One of the MVPs in our top 3, Daniel Jimenez. Thanks for the shout-out, Mitch. I appreciate what you do for the Raiders fan base and great work for keeping us updated. Much love, bro. Keep up the good work and go
Raiders!
Next one coming in here. Again, appreciate everyone tuning in is O'Neal Seward. Good morning, Mitch. Can I get a Raiders? O'Neal, you got it, my man. We're going to keep them rolling. Lori Pacheco, this one's for Chugs. Chuggy Bull, he was excited. We were going through the graphics before the show started, and I don't know what was bigger, his smile or his grin. His grin, obviously. Yeah, that's what we'll go with. Lori Pacheco, cheers to you. We appreciate you very much. You put a smile on our face. Isaac, sign O.J. Howard. He's with the Houston Texans. Trade Darren Waller. No. I'm not trading Darren Waller. The only way I'm trading Darren Waller is if you give me a top tight end and a first-round pick. Even that, probably not going to happen. Juice or not? Is that pronounced right? I think so. And then Herschel Allen, another thank you. If you made it this far in the video, you're a real one out there, and I want to say thank you because if it wasn't for y'all, we wouldn't be able to make a lot of the videos that we do. Oh, Raiders Peep, excuse me. Mitch, keep up the good work, my man. Raiders Peep, as long as you guys keep watching, Chugs and I, the entire team here at Chat Sports, we're going to do everything in our power to make sure you guys are happy, staying up to date on Raiders news and rumors. Also, some other Raiders updates that happened today. Thayer Munford, he did practice, excuse me. Munford practiced, and he's going to be competing with Jermaine Illuminor to more than likely be that starting right tackle up against the Los Angeles Chargers, so definitely going to have to keep my eyes on him. Somebody who didn't practice today that, yeah, I'm going to be honest with y'all, makes me a little bit nervous, Lester Cotton. He's been the starting right guard. If he is unable to go, the Raiders' plan, and I would project the starting offensive line, if Cotton is unable to go, is going to be Colt Miller at left tackle, John Simpson at left guard, Andre James at center. Then you're probably going to put Parham in at right guard, and then whoever wins that right tackle spot between Illuminor and Thayer Munford lines up at right tackle.